Hi there, this is my new project, the conversion of this bike to something more like what I originally wanted. What I originally wanted was a Focus Aventura, but of course here in Melbourne, in the middle of 2021, you can't get one for no matter what price you want to pay. So the next best thing I could find was this bike, which is the KTM Team or Messina Team 292. It has similar equipment to the Aventura, the Focus bike. It's got the new Bosch Performance CX Generation 4. It also has a 625 watt battery, which is the big Bosch battery. It has some better brakes, I think, than some of the Focus bikes. It's got the Shimano MT 400 series, which, as you can see, there's the dual piston assembly in there. And it's got 180mm disc rotors on the front and the back. And on the front it's also got the RockShox forks. Got about 120mm of travel. I think it's called the Silver 35TK. Got a quick release hub. The wheels, as you can see, they're 622mm rims by 30mm, which means they're fairly wide. I've got these Schwalbe Nobby Nix tyres, which are a I think a 2.35 inch, I think, wide. They're quite a wide tyre. The other things that are on the bike, pretty plain looking pedals. Come around and have a look at the derailleur. It's a reasonable one. It's the Shimano 5100 series with the Shadow little clutch there. So that stops some of the chain bounce. You can see there that with the Shadow on, it's fairly stiff. You can disengage that for taking the wheel in and out. Got an 11-speed cassette there. Obviously single chainring at the front. It's got the Intubia display, which we might be upgrading that. The handlebars are 720mm wide, which I think seem a little bit too wide to me, so I might cut a little bit off those. And a few other things that need some tidying up. As you can see, the front brake hose is a bit of a mess. So it bulges out about a good foot out in front of the bike, so we'll be cutting that off and making that a bit tidier. A few other things we're going to probably change are the tyres, so we go away from the big knobby tyre to something a little more universal, because we want to be riding this on sort of tracks and trails, but not necessarily going off-road a whole lot. So that's the basic bike, and over the next few weeks we'll be changing it a little bit to make it a bit more like what I actually had in mind originally. So there we go. The KTM Messina Team 292. Quite a nice bike. There's not that many of them in the country. Apparently the place I got it from, they're about the only ones that seem to be importing them at the moment. And this was only one of 3 they had in the States, so probably lucky to get any bike at the moment, it seems. Any bike that's a desirable one anyway. So I'll keep you posted on what we do with this bike next. See you later.